G'day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Margarete Millers Collage Weekly Planner. Doesn't it come around quick? Although I'm trying to get ahead this week because I was so late last week, so I'm going to, it's Thursday for me, I'm going to start it early. So, quick flick through. Margarete Miller, as you know, does a weekly planner. You can order the digital version or the paper version of the book and collage along with everyone, or you can order the real book and use the planner as your base. I use the digital version, which I got from Etsy, and the links for that are down below. All right, let's have a quick look at each week that we've done so far, because this is my masterboard cover, which there is a video for that if you haven't seen that yet. This is week 1. I did magical theme. And week 2 I did a forest theme. Everybody loves my little box, it's so cute. Week 3 was lavender, so pretty. Week 4 was something fancy, so everything on the page was fancy. Week 5 was maroon. Yes, so everything was maroon, and featured this note that was found in a book from children who had typed this lovely note to their grandma for Grandmother's Day. So I've preserved that. I'm happy to do that. That's lovely. Okay, so this week, let's leave it there and look at the prompts. So hashtag 2022 CWP 6 is pick a room in a home, real or imagined. Find at least 3 images of things that could go in this room and create a collage with them. Well, I have to say I've been dreading this one because this is so not the norm. I like the 5 prompts plus the bonus. I'm a habitual person. What is this? So I was like, I don't even want to do it. Do I have to do it? Oh my goodness, I don't want. What am I going to do? But interestingly, because we did our collage challenge last week, well, no, earlier this week, where we did shabby chic, I have pulled out a whole heap of pages from Daphne's diary, and they all have pictures of rooms in them and chairs and furniture and all sorts of stuff. So I've gone through my leftovers from my shabby chic challenge, which if you haven't seen that, check my YouTube and you'll see the collage challenge video. Okay, so let's move on. So this is the pile that I've got. I'll start with this one, but then I'm going to speed it up, and my chipmunk might come to visit because I've got so many and there's no need to talk about them all. I have no idea which I'm going to use, so I'm just going to whiz through them and then we'll see what we end up with. But I do want to use this image. So when she says pick a room, I knew this was floating around. Where did it come from? Oh, it's Daphne's diary. I didn't realise it was Daphne's diary. That's a really nice picture too. Oh yes, it was the Queen Victoria one. But this wasn't to do with Queen. Oh, it is Royal Children in the Nursery lithograph, 1847. The Royal Children in the Nursery. But now I know why. Yeah, they've got the British flag going. That's going to be my main image, which will obviously tear it down. But the rest of them, I've just pulled out a whole bunch of things.
So here we go. We're just going to have a look through them and see. I don't know. They're just items that I thought. What I did was I chose items that I thought might like to decorate that living room with. So vases of flowers was a possibility. Don't know what that is. Souvenir of friendship. I just liked the blue on that one. I love this couch. I think that kind of couch would go well in that lounge? I think if they want a new couch, that might be it. There's a postcard. Well, I made it into a postcard, but I'm not too sure. I just liked the blue. This has been in my basket for so long. I thought maybe some of that might look nice. I'm not too sure if they would have had plants growing in a teacup, but I liked the colour. And maybe they'd like a piano. I mean, there's often not about such huge pianos as this, but they might have had a pianola or something. You know, what are they called? Those little harpsichord? No. Anyway, those little pianos that the ladies all used to play. But anyway, they might have a grand piano or whatever that is. I don't know. Anyway, and then so this was left over from a recent project and didn't use, but that could go on the wall. They could have a new clock in their lounge room because I thought they had the blues in it. This frame I didn't use the other day, and I think that would actually go nice with this. Yeah, they could have a new frame on their lounge room wall. And so I think it's actually a mirror. I thought it was a frame, but I think it might be a mirror. And she looks like she goes with that era, so she's a strong possibility. And then there's pictures. They could have some new pictures to go on the wall. Because it was children in the nursery, I didn't know if that went, but I'm not too sure if it does. It doesn't look like it's the same era. But I just thought, oh, I like this clock. Yeah, maybe they'd like a new clock on the wall. That's left over from another project. Little tea tray. We might just use the actual tray. I don't know. I've already used that before, so maybe not. Teacups. Don't know what I was thinking there. I'm not sure that's going to be the right colour scheme, or that one. But yeah, I just grabbed all my vases. That's a bit too modern, I think. I was looking for a nice vase with blue flowers, because blue flowers are not hugely common, are they? So we may not have to have blue. So yep, there was some flowers. Oh, we've got these flowers here, this huge one. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I can incorporate that, but maybe parts of it. But I like the idea of the blue flowers. I found this floating around in my basket. Not sure if it fits, not sure if we need it. Don't know. More chairs. Losing my voice. Not sure why. Yeah, not sure about that. Where's all the other? Oh yeah, and then I picked out any of these. Oh, I like that. I hadn't noticed that part. I picked out all these blue and white sort of colours. Well, I could do with some red, but where's the picture? Oops. Yeah, I picked out some extra pieces for decoration. There's always plenty of pieces floating around. So just some blues. I thought that might be different. Some sort of shiny bits. Just all these bits are in my basket, and most of them come from Daphne's diary. So I didn't know if I could tear up some of these blue and white pieces. Blue and white china is, you know, Wedgwood and all that kind of stuff. Was popular in those households. These were, yeah, I don't know, these were other possibilities before I found that other picture. Chairs and furniture that I could have put in the room, but I don't think any of those are suitable, so we'll leave those out.
So find a room in 3 images, at least 3, so you can have as many as you like, as long as you've got 3. So this is 1. So we're going to start with tearing this off. Personally, I don't know if I want her in it. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of her, but I just feel like there's one too many women. I only want the family, not a maid or whatever she is. So we'll see. Or maybe I'll leave her in, but maybe she'll get covered up by some flowers or something. Don't really like the carpet. It's oh, it's a nursery. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, see, I thought this was a living room. No, it's a nursery. Oh, I see. Okay, it's a very fancy nursery, isn't it? He lost his shoe. Yeah, no, I didn't like the floor that much. And then down, oops, cut off a flower. Anyway, we might just redecorate the nursery, make it into the lounge, right? I don't know. Alright. Okay, at least it makes it a little bit smaller. I wonder if I can get rid of her. I don't like her. I'm sure she's lovely, but I don't want an extra woman. I suppose she might be the nursemaid. Entirely possible, I suppose. Okay, so let's just have a whiz through these flower vases and see whether we can find one that we think might be a nice decoration to add to this nursery. Alright, well, this one really does go with the period, I think. Don't know. Oh, and there's this one. See, I don't really like that. Let's move that. See what we've got. We've got a new clock, so we could cover up the clock. Oh, we've got 2 clocks. Yeah, hang on. I think I'll have to cut that one out. Well, I think this clock matches this room better than that one, so we'll take that one away. Yeah, not happy with those flowers. I don't think that's going to happen. I quite like this. That could replace that one there, maybe, and this could replace this one here. So we get a new clock and a new wall hanging. What about a mirror? See, she could be their grandma. So this is the daughter, and this could be the grandma in an earlier photo. And I think that, you know, maybe I'll put this back together. Luckily I cut it out very neatly, because I can put it back together as a mirror. So it might be mirror, mirror on the wall. And she's looking down at the family. You know how they put all their ancestors on the wall, so it sort of takes over the the scene a bit, becomes more of the focal, doesn't it? So we shall see how that goes. And then the clock, maybe get a new clock. I'm not sure about that one now. Piano, no. Teacup, no. Some of the blue, no. Oh, I like the lounge. I like the couch though. Oh, whoops, all the way around. So we've got a new couch, a new clock, a new mirror, maybe a new carpet. I don't know what that's meant to be, but I'm just not too sure if that mirror overtakes it too much. It's just, yeah, a bit on the huge side, isn't it? So she may disappear. We'll see what else we come up with. We've got this now. Actually, I don't mind the idea of this because I don't know, we use these sand timers in games. I know this is a very ornate one, but parents might use the sand timer if they're playing hide and seek or something. I don't know, some game. I'll pause and cut it out. Okay, I'm not sure if you got that or not because I keep pressing pause at the wrong time again. Sorry. But anyway, I cut that pot out of the Daphne's diary page, and here's the pot lid. Not too sure if I'm keeping the lid. I just like the vase, to be honest. Although maybe I like the lid on it. Do quite like the lid on it. And our little things. That might be one too many. And then these pieces can go as decoration on after. I don't know whether we're going to stencil. Could. Or put down some other papers. I'll have a look and see what I've got. I've got these two, which I think they look like stately home kind of wallpaper and that kind of thing, and seem to match a little bit. Bring out the red and the gold. I think they might work as a contrast behind. So let's just see if we can just pop some in just to sort of see. Not saying it's going like that, but yep, either of those, both of those will work with this. See, I think I like this one as carpet and this one as wallpaper. Alright, shall we collage the background with that? No, it doesn't exactly match up, but I guess it doesn't matter. But let's just say we have that. Let's cut this one in half. Let's just pretend that that's our room. I wasn't going to do a picture, you know. Every time I say this, I'm going to do a picture, I'm just going to do random collaging, and then I don't. So I don't know what that's about. So they're getting a makeover. This nursery is getting new carpet and new wallpaper. And don't know about the vase. Vase might be a bit dangerous in a nursery. Oh. Maybe not that. No, it feels like it's a bit too... Yeah, no. Okay, so not that idea. I do like the idea of the of these pieces, but not filling up the whole room. So I'm going to cut one of them in half that way, and we can always tear it up if we need to, and we can tear it if we, you know, once we decide if we think it looks too blocky, which it may. I don't think I like the big pot, but it's a bit like the other frame. It's just too big. I don't really actually want to tear it up. I quite like it as it is, so no to that. So I'm thinking a smaller thing that's similar, but this one might be more suited to the children's nursery. So it's like it's an egg cup and it's raised. I'm not too sure what the system is, but the idea is that I assume that, you know, it's easier to reach and easier to eat. I don't know. I know I'm going to cut it out. The teacup I cut out, but it doesn't really look like a teacup anymore. So that might just be a piece of pattern, I think. This does look like an egg cup, so that's not too bad. So maybe the egg cup. All right, so what we're going to do now, I think, is just collage a background. And because this is torn, those pieces are going to be cut, but we're going to have to tear some pieces. And I think what we might do is kind of like collage a masterboard background. What do you think? Is that dangerous? Sometimes when I do that, we don't like it. We, as in you guys and me. You know, part of me just wants to go, yeah, neat, neat, neat. Okay, we're gonna tear. I watch other people do it, and it just looks so easy. And I can't do what other people do. I seem to be stuck in this, you know, have to create a picture mode, and I can't just glue things down anymore. I used to. All right, let me think about this. I think we need to be a little bit more random. Although, you know, the scene is not a random kind of scene, is it? I mean, stately homes are not random. Oops, I don't want to tear the top. Oh dear. I'll tear the bottom. Looks like it's a little bit similar on both sides. We're going to have two pieces, different sizes. Well, sort of. Yeah, every time I do this, it's like that doesn't work. No, we're going to make it work. We're just going to randomly put these pieces down. And then place the other pieces over the top. Because, you know, I'm all about random. Not at all. Well, if not, we've got plenty of scraps. We've just made a whole bunch of scraps if we don't use these. All right, we've got a bunch. I've got some more if we need it. I don't want to use the whole piece, but I've got some more of that if I need it. So we'd probably, well, maybe we'll look at 3 of each. They're all sort of rectangle. Oh. Not to worry. It's reasonably random, is it not? Not? They say. I don't like it. Okay, really struggling with this one. It's not coming together all that well for me today, I have to say. So I just found this in my stash, and I just thought, well, I just need to have a background that is just down. It's got the blues and the reds, so then we'll see what other pieces we add. So I'm just going to tear the edges a small part around all the way, so it'll just go on there and then be inked. So I'm just going to be back when I've done that. Okay, I've trimmed up that, inked it, and inked the page. So now we can glue that down, and we have a page to start with. So let's do that. That's our page. All right, now we can decide what we're putting on it. So we know we're having this. Let's ink this up. I thought it was a lounge room, but it turns out it's a nursery. So the first thing they're getting is a new carpet, because I don't like this one. So they're having a makeover of their nursery. So they're going to get this new mat, which is pretty, but you know, I don't know, I don't like that one. And a new couch for the parents to sit on, make it more and room for them to sit and read to the children. And a timer so they can play hide and seek and other games that require a timer. Don't know if I'm having that girl or not. We can maybe get rid of that little girl and have that there. They can have 4 children instead of 5. And 4 children and a dog. Maybe they'll like a new clock. So we might have a new clock for the room. So I've got my minimum of 3 items now. I don't know whether this one works. The egg cup. Try inking it. I'm not convinced I liked any of those ones that I chose. The blue and white ones. So do we want just a bit of the gold? I don't know how other people do it. Honestly, people say I can do this, but I struggle so often to make it look random. Hello, I'm back. I had to take a break. I just turned the camera off and went and got dinner, as I do, because I couldn't do it. Anyway, I've come back and I've managed to get the pieces on where they don't look too weird. I'm just going to, I haven't got any more of this background, so I'm just going to use this background. This is a bit of Margarete Miller paper that prints out when you print the whole page. I'm just going to use that as the background here, so I'm just going to glue that down and we'll put our little mini cluster. Yeah, it was really weird. I actually had to picture it in my head. I was driving down to Rockingham Foreshore, going to my favourite roast dinner shop, taking the dog for a walk while I'm down there, and clearing my head. And yeah, it was nice. Not as hot here as it was in the centre of Perth, so it was quite pleasant down there. Just a little walk around the from the car park around the park and then over to the shop and home, just to give him a little bit of a change of scenery. So we did that, and then we came back and had dinner, and he's all happy now. He's had his dinner, and as I say, in the car I was picturing my collage all the way there and back. It takes about, oh, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to get there and 15 minutes to get back. So yeah, so I'm thinking, oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, it just, sometimes I just need to take that break, because I just seem to get bogged down with a certain way of doing things and it doesn't work. And I glitter glue under those. So now we'll just glue these. Sorry, just glued that down. All right, I think this is going here. While I was looking at this, I know it said Royal Nursery, and you know, I sort of thought Queen Victoria, and then I thought no, but it's young Queen Victoria, of course. And of course we always think of, well, I always think of Queen Victoria, you know, in the late 1890s, I think she died 1901 or something. You know, I always think of her in that period of time, but of course this is when she was a young mother. She had lots of children. I mean, obviously, apparently she had 5. he does look like Prince Albert. Now I was thinking about the documentary that I saw, and I'm thinking, oh yes, and she, according to the documentary, or the TV program, she loved to visit the nursery and spend time with the children and all that kind of thing. So unfortunately it means we've lost one of the children. She think I should put her back, but I think something else is going there, so oops, we've lost one of the children. But you know, it's a nursery and it's a room. It doesn't have to be Queen Victoria, but you know, us probably most English people would recognize her as Queen Victoria instantly and think, what's she talking about, silly Aussie girl? She doesn't know her royal family. Well, I did think Queen Victoria. I mean, it says, but I don't know, I just assumed it was, I thought it was too early, but I don't know. It's going down the same as it was. There's another piece missing. What else do we have? Thought it had something else. Nothing else here. Run out of bits. Oh dear. You know what we could do? We could have one of the other children over here to signify the other children. I don't know. I don't know if that looks right over there or not, but I just thought there was another piece. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh dear. Well, we can either put her back there. In where it's ended up, she doesn't look too bad there. Let's have her back. When I was having it in a different spot, it didn't look right, so it was lumpy. It looked lumpy. Just going to try to get her slightly under. Let's go under there. There we go. Now let's have her back. But these I quite like because they've got the blue and the gold. I think they were actually beautifully. Well, let's put one over here. So what have we got? Classic. Don't know what that really means, but classic. I'm not really too sure what that means, unless we can put something else in there. This one. Now, do we have one in the opposite corner, or do we just have one? Because I don't think we've got 3 of these. I think we've only got 2. Yes, we've only got 2 of these, so we either have one up each corner, or we have one there and one here. Oh, down, I think here, just to sort of, yeah. And what else? Which one? Oh, I like this one. There's 2 of those. Nice pretty flower. Just some pretty decorative elements. I'm thinking up here. And there's another one. There. Well, I like these. Let's cut this out. Plus I cut it while it's on this thing here, because there's no way I can do it. Well, I might just cut it close-ish and then ink it. There we go. Probably should have checked where it was going first, but I didn't. A bit like doing it instead of washi tape. Little bits of decorative pieces. I'm not sure that I like that one. Now that I've put it there. Try it there. Okay, I found a few words. I thought I might put a word down here. I still don't know what's going up here. Oops. Cut it. Might still be right once it's glued down, but don't know when that happened. If I decide I want that one, I'll go look for one, but I'm not sure which I'm having yet. Quite like the idea of cherish. I don't know about the joy goes with Queen Victoria so much. I do believe she did cherish her children. And I found these in my stash and I haven't used any of them much. But there's this gorgeous thing. Oh, okay, maybe I better make sure it's in the right spot. It's stuck on now. Oh, okay, looks like that might be, let's just not peel that off, it's not going to come off. Oh, I think that's rather smart. Oh, that's where it's going. It's stuck now. Yep, it's rather smart looking, isn't it? And I think just on the other side of the page, just to sort of match it in, we might put, could either put a clock, but no. This one's rather nice. I think an oblong one. But cherish, nice. So I wonder whether we ought to have another one of these. Okay, we're just going to put that there. I think having the nice pretty label really made a difference. It's a bit stark and white over here. Going to do some stenciling, I think. I think we'll do it on both sides. So we've got this swirly pattern, sirens again. Apparently there was a big bushfire over at the bush behind the local hospital, and it was threatening the train line, and the trains were stopped, and they were considering evacuating some people, but it's under control now, I believe. I think I might be using the gold then, and our gold sponge. Let's try some of that. Just going to be little patches here and there, I think. What's that by the looks of it? What about one of these patterns? That swirly one, I think. Let's do a double one of those. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then one down here. Yep. Alright, so let's put some over here. Alright, so we've got some gold. I think we've had gold. Have we had gold on every page? We'll go back and check in a minute. We're just going to ink around here. Blend it into the page next door. There we go. Got cherish. Oh, I might want a number. And 6. Okay. So this is 6. Let's do 5. 5's on there. Let's do 5. I think it took me 2 goes to get the gold to work. Oh, that one turned out all right. It's definitely 5. Okay, and 6. Yep. It's a bit not straight underneath, but it's a little bit faded, but it's there, so that's fine. Totally fine. Okay, there we go. I think we could safely say that's done. It took me quite some time, I have to say. I think to do differently, I could have cut that out but I hadn't realised it was going on the red, so, but it's okay. All right, so hashtag 2022 CWP6 is pick a room in a home, real or imagined. Find at least 3 images that could go in this room and create a collage with them. Okay, so this room is apparently a real room. It was a painting of the Royal Nursery. I think it said 1847. And it took me a while to realise that it actually probably was Queen Victoria, Prince Albert, and her children. So we put the children back in. Well, in the Victoria program I watched, she had a dog like this, her faithful dog that she had for many years, and was very upset when she lost him or her. So that, if you know, I assume that part's definitely true. So definitely we've got the room. So the room is Queen Victoria's nursery for her children, and according to the documentary, she was very close to her children and loved to visit them in the nursery. And by all accounts, you know, a good mother. So the nursery was getting redecorated because we didn't like the carpet or the wallpaper. So it was getting new wallpaper and the whole new piece of carpet was going down on the floor, and this 2 different types of wallpaper around the room to freshen it up, and had a new couch for Queen Victoria and Prince Albert to sit on, with a clock for the mantelpiece because the other one was looking a bit plain and ordinary, and an hourglass so that they could play games with the children, and this would be the timer for the games they played. And of course we've got the British flag flying. It's cute with the all the red and the blue little accents here and there in the painting, which I think is why I like this background paper with the cute little flowers being accented. And I think this couch looks very, you know, like it would have gone in any stately home. Just got this tiny bit of space over there. I might just put this, just a bit of extra decoration. I don't know whether it looks any good or not, but it's there now. They want to peel up. I might have to add a bit of glue to those. These were second hand. I don't know, I got them in an op shop, so who knows how old they are, but they're yeah, they work perfectly, don't they, for a stately home or a palace. Please comment below, and to be entered in the February 1000 subscriber mystery giveaway, which will be announced sometime soon. I will do a video and show you what's in the prizes for February. There will be probably vintage, probably old papers. So we will go hunting, and we will go on a treasure hunt and have a look and see what we can find to put in the giveaways. So stay tuned for that. Please check out all of the wonderful collages. #collage challenge Feb. Yes, if you type that in, or you click on my link on my collage video, you can click on it and go to, and you'll see all the videos listed. There's about, oh, I think from memory about 12 or 13 videos for you to look at for the collage challenge, as well as of course the Margarete Miller. So you can click on the hashtag for #2022 CWP 6 as well, and you will find all the collages in this week, and we're done. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.